don't want like the 3 minutes of randomness.
Okay, how much did you drop? Yeah.
Can I get all my stuff? Since
Oh shoot!
Just
Juke is gonna
ready.
miss the intro. Whatever.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
unfortunate. Okay. Anyways, Mocha, if it's gonna take you a second, I can just have Hutch start it off.
I was gonna say, just tell me when you're ready, and I can make my opening statement.
Yeah, no, you're good. Make your opening statement.
All right. Right. Well, I'm here to represent
There's a
the
black man.
CIN or the CIS. Sorry. On the trial against Cam for terrorism and several
already in
homicides.
medicine now.
All right.
Oh shit.
We do have evidence, including this courtroom here had to be repaired, and I assisted in the repairs by providing resources. I feel like this is solid enough evidence to get him imprisoned for terrorism. There appears to be an angry man.
Alright, I would like to
We're good. He's gone.
Like
He's gonna die in the rain. All right. Thank you for your opening statement. Defense, you may make your opening statement.
Okay. Mocha, were you personally there when
No. Opening statement.
All right.
Would have been a way better.
And then you give a short argument.
Yeah.
Alright. I will be representing Cam on the acts of terrorism, murder, and other charges that are being filed against him.
Dang!
I will be supporting in Cam's favor.
Okay.
And
All right.
that's all I want to do right now.
Okay. Prosecution. You have the floor now.
Okay. Well, I personally assisted in the repairs of the Alright. Well, I personally assisted in the repairs of the CIS, and I was online while the murders happened. There's also, I believe, footage and a witness, if Kaiser could please step up.
Judge, you gotta tell me that I can approach the bench.
Yeah, you can approach the bench. Come on up.
Okay.
Intro.
You just sit right over there. Okay.
You're supposed to ask me questions. You gotta ask me questions about.
All right, you can come up here.
What happened?
All right, now you can leave.
What happened on the attack?
No, I was like I said, I ran a pre-law club, so I held mock trials and stuff. But repeat the question. I apologize.
Do you have any recollection of what happened during the attack? Did you witness the initial attack, or did you witness aftermath of said attack?
I was very involved throughout the entire process in receiving information from many individuals. Additionally, I would like to make reference to some other facts that I believe should be relevant to the court.
What is the fact?
Well, the reality is that Cameron has been on this server, and his ancestors have been on this server for an incredibly long period of time, nearly as long as any other nation that has existed on this server since the Great Collapse. And all of those nations have sought to destabilize, destroy, terrorize, and cause tremendous headaches for other nations and peoples, including here in the CIS. I mean, let's look at the facts here a little bit. You had Cameron and Aaron who came here not long ago, who committed crimes against this state, who were constantly in conflict with this state. And it makes you wonder, is it really so hard to believe that he would do something like this again? The reason I think that you brought me to this stage, if I had to guess, would be because I was involved in many ways in all of these cases, observing, listening, and hearing these things, and so were my father and my grandfather. That is how far back these types of things go. So, does that kind of answer your questions?
Yes.
You can
So
ask
it
me
is a
anything.
generational thing. So, all right. It's a generational need for levying war on nations of democracy. If I'm not mistaken.
You can ask Kush if he wants to cross-examine me.
Yeah, Hush, you wanna cross-examine him? You can,
There appears to be another terrorist.
Oh. I thought you were shooting at the freaking drone that's flying above the courtroom. All right, Hush, Hush, you can cross-examine him.
All right. So, just based on the fact which you claim that his ancestry has passed in war against other people, does that necessarily mean that he would have to do it? Just because his ancestors did doesn't mean that he hasn't changed. But also, you say that he has had problems with this nation before, and they have apparently fought back with him. So I would like to ask, which one started first? Did Cam start the war, or did Ultimate start it initially?
Point of order. Which is the question? You asked two questions. Which one do you want me to answer?
What happened first? Like, did Dream or did Cam start attacking CIS, or did CIS claim to make threat or try to attack him?
Okay, I don't understand the rules because I mean you're okay. So I guess there aren't a lot of decorum or whatever. My point was not to say that at all. There was no point in saying that one started it or the other one didn't start it. The reality is that a hatred exists, a crisis exists, a disagreement exists that is based off of past actions taken by ancestors of Cam that would provide a valid motive. That was my point. Now you're asking who started it. I'll answer that question. So it began with Cam long time ago. His ancestors waged war against the Alamahara. That was the first impact of conflict. And before that, even his ancestors were participants in the first greifing that occurred on this server. They destroyed the ancient city of Armageddon, an ancient fort built on the coast during Elonian times. He was harshly responsible for that place being destroyed with TNT. Griefed horribly, massive holes left in the side of it. And so I guess, Mocha could ask, what's that like? Is that all?
Oh yes, you. Thank you for answering my question, by the way.
You bet.
I'd like to say we keep going back to his ancestry, and I just wish to ask. I understand why you're doing it, trying to prove a point that he would have a motive of some reason for doing it. But another example is some people's ancestry, which is basically going back to what I said earlier. Some people's ancestry could do something. That doesn't mean that he has to do it personally. So why would we say something that doesn't require or doesn't involve him personally, but something else that happened before him, which he couldn't control or change? Why would we wish to hold that against him?
I'm not the lawyer. Are you asking me? Who are you asking?
Hold on a second, Mr. Davis here. Stop peeing in the courtroom. Thank
The
you.
guy was burning. He was burning on fire. The
listen, I'd happily answer your question, but I mean, you're asking. What are you even asking? You're asking Mocha is calling me to the stand to establish. And the reason I was called is to establish a motive, a reason why he would do this, right? I'm establishing that there is a precedent that he has done these things in the past, that his ancestors have done these things in the past, as to provide a framework for why the jury should believe these claims made against him because of how much of a precedent there are for these types of events. And you're asking me what exactly? You're asking me why is it a motive while admitting that it is a motive? I'm kind of confused.
No, I was asking why would we want to hold something that happened before him against him when that doesn't directly involve him? If that was something before him that he couldn't control nor stop.
No. This isn't a trial about the horrible destruction of history that his ancestors have committed. This is a court about the thing that he just did. So I'm not putting his ancestors on trial. My ancestors put his ancestors on trial. After his ancestors destroyed the ancient Armageddon fort, we made a proclamation that if anyone were to do that again, the Trislandic Empire would go to war with them. And that was how we dealt with that. We didn't have a trial. We just said, if you do it again, we'll kill you. And frankly, you know, point of privilege at this moment, being on the stand and having this moment, a point of privilege, I don't believe that we should be having this trial. I believe that what Cam has done is showed that he has a complete inability for leadership, that his nation will forever be a nation of destruction, of constant conflict, of constant destruction of history. My father fought against people like this. My city was destroyed by people like this. This type of wantless aggression and destruction should not be tolerated. And if I had my way, if this was a Trislandic operation, Cam would never see the outside of the Amberclad. If this was Tristanopel, there would be no quarter. There would be no jury. It's another reason I look up to Ultimate, because in a lot of ways, he's doing something. He's giving rights to someone who I would not be granting the same mercy. Do you have any more questions?
No.
Okay. Prosecution?
I would like to state a counter-argument. He said, why does ancestry matter? Right? Well, I believe it does matter a small amount because it shows who raised them. And if they were raised in a household that despised independent nations or was there to damage or grieve ancient property, then how do we know that he will not be influenced to do the same? And also, I'd like to bring up the fact that since several of us have fought against him directly for similar actions, I doubt that this has changed at all.
I would like to say something real quick about
Is Kaiser still needed on the stand, or are we good to?
I don't really know. Unless Hush needs him, then no.
Yeah, Hush, do you need anything with
no,
Kaiser?
No, I don't.
No, okay. Kaiser,
No,
you may return
I
back to your seat. All right, thank you, Kaiser. All right, Hush, if you would like, you can continue with the statement, or you can call somebody to the stand. Up to you.
All right. So, the thing that I want to say, which doesn't really involve him, but just uses an example. So, a bad father and a bad mother, okay? They're, like they explained, terrorist, war people, criminals, terrorists, blah, blah, blah. All of that. 2 sons are born. One follows in the father's and mother's footsteps. He becomes bad. But what keeps the other one from, turning around and being good and not having to involve himself with actions that someone else has done that just raised him? Just because he was raised by people that we see as bad doesn't mean that he has to be bad, though.
Objection.
Yes, go ahead.
Quit doing that, Ash.
It may not mean guaranteed that they are bad, but it does increase the chances, and then we have actively fought in a war against this man for the actions that are being brought up here. I do not believe this should even be a trial for many of us are veterans of that war.
Mocha, hold on 1 second. Elijah, you can come up here and stand next to the stand. Elijah is the court police officer, by the way. Continue, Mocha.
Personally, I believe many of us are veterans and witnesses of Khan's brutality against the CIS. So I personally believe that, well, we have many more witnesses who can state exactly the war that was fought for the damage done here.
I like to say something.
That is...
Okay.
You have to say that to the judge, not me.
Alright, I have a question for Cam real quick. So they have evidence against you for the accounts of murder, correct?
Hold on. If you're gonna be questioning Cam,
Yes.
move him over here.
Hello.
Who's
Yeah.
questioning him? Sorry.
You can go
put in-
to the
Hush, come here.
Hush.
You're being called
You
to the
gotta-
stand by the.
I
Hush.
do.
Up here,
That
yeah,
thing.
over here. No, sorry, not Hush. I mean Cameron.
Ah.
My bad. Yeah, no, Cameron.
Point of order.
Yeah, there you go.
Point of order, Judge. Your Honor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tim is claiming that he is a witness that is present here. Is that consciously known to either the prosecution or the defense?
Tim is technically a witness, as he was also the other person who was given a trial already for terrorism. So he was there during the attacks. He was with.
No, well, I'm not. I'm asking: has either the defense or the prosecution requested that he be admitted as a witness?
I don't believe so. Unless
Would either of you guys like to admit him as a witness, Hush or Mocha?
No.
You would, Hush.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so
Is that judge? Does that work for you?
that works for me?
Okay,
And
then I
we'll
will
come back.
I will re-whitelist him then.
Okay.
He is unwhitelisted at the moment.
So Cameron just got called to the stand. Is he being questioned by Hush now?
Yes.
I'm
Hush, you
going
may
to
continue with
wait
your line of
until
questioning
what's his name,
to
the other
them.
guy gets up.
Oh, I
Who's
said
the
don't hit
person that's going to be
people, bro.
wireless? So what's his name, Tim?
What happened?
I'm gonna wait till Tim
nah,
comes
nah.
back
I mean,
up.
Tim's
I'm gonna
in
ask
the
Tim a
VC,
few
so Tim
questions
can hear
first.
you. You can just already question Cam.
You've already added Cam to the stand. He has to answer
You
a
have to
question or
ask him
get
a
dismissed.
question.
All right, Dream. So apparently, when y'all came here and did y'all's quote unquote acts of terrorism, Tim was alongside, right?
You're supposed to answer the question that he's asking you. Answer the question.
Mocha, you should say permission to treat the witness as combative.
Is like
Yeah, but
Cam
like he can
AFK?
type.
Cam, are
just
you
typed.
AFK?
I'm not even.
Wake up,
in the-
no,
his mic has died. His mic just died.
Oh, his mic died? Okay. I have.
Yeah,
I
his
have
mic died.
I'd also like to state I
Give him a
have the
moment.
chat off.
I would
So,
restate
Kaiser,
his
if anybody has a
vocal
question for me, like, if you guys have a question for me, I have the chat off. I don't have it on, so I can't.
Can somebody
see him
read it what he says so that
I
way I
can.
can write it down because I have the book open so I can't.
I can.
That person he can't speak. Let me speak for Cam. What the fuck?
His phone died. You're gonna have to give him a minute to recharge his phone.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Cam?
Well,
Here, guys, give him a
Trying
second.
to join right now. If it just types, I'll read it off.
Here, Brayden, do you want to read it off?
I'm like I said, I'm not reading the chat. Elijah can do that.
Oh, I can do it? Okay.
Look how well dressed everybody is over here in the. I picked a good
Said horror?
jury.
Bro, I don't even have a suit on. I'm butt booty naked.
I'd say there was one person there with a suit.
Okay, there's 3 people there with a suit.
I'm naked.
Okay, mom.
How many people in this courtroom are naked?
I'm fully clothed.
Me too,
Look
bro.
at me,
Me
bro.
too.
Bro, look at me. All I got is armor, bro. Y'all should see this, right? Can anyone take my nether wart real quick? Anyone can take it. I don't give a shit.
Nobody want the nether wart, though.
Can you stop littering in my courtroom? Oh my thieving little goblin you are, Josiah. Get back to your
Oh my
seat.
gosh,
I didn't call you up
holy
to I didn't call you up
Guys,
here.
I'm butt booty naked.
Give him contempt of court. Give him contempt of court.
Okay.
Wait, where'd he go?
anyways.
Where'd he go?
You be careful, dude.
Where's
Rubbing
Is the court trial over now or no?
No, no.
We're waiting for Cam to
Yeah,
have his
Cameron's
phone
get back.
charged.
Okay. Anywho, Hush, you can contact
Hold him
someone
in
else.
contempt of court.
Oh. Why is
You say I
there two?
can't.
Why? Hold on a minute. Why is the prosecutor also the juror? How are you doing this? Every time I turn my back, I see you. Like, how are you doing that so fast? How are you doing that so fast? Stop doing that. Stop that. Okay.
Are you 5? Sorry, my fault.
Oh, wild
What the?
I'm sorry, please, I'm sorry. Ow. He hit me. I got a
oh, yeah.
bruise.
Your Honor, ultimate Your Honor. Your Honor.
Go ahead.
The jury of Fragrance Man would like to join Mocha as a lawyer.
The jury of fragrance? I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Say that one more time.
I'm part of the jury. I request to join Mocha as one of the lawyers.
You should have said that.
Okay, so Cameron.
Well, you're already
Cameron
a juror,
said.
so you can't really become a lawyer now.
I
heard
request to leave the
I heard
jury.
Cameron
We
say.
are past the point
Hey.
of this.
If he added another lawyer, I'd be a lawyer for Cameron.
Okay.
I heard Cameron say his mic died and then his game
here's
crashed.
the thing. We already have an
Look,
odd number
I don't
of
think I
we already have an odd number of people in the jury right now, so we want to keep it like
wish
that. So it's fine with the
Your
Yeah.
Thank
case
you,
has
thank you,
already
Josh.
started.
Hello.
This is true.
Cameron's back.
Okay. Hi, Cameron.
Bro,
Can you hear
this
us?
kid Michael wants
I'm not an expert on Southern law.
Oh, well, you
yeah.
know.
Gosh, don't forget to use the law book because it has certain
Okay.
things that say that straight up say by being
Josh,
within
please
our
hit my
territories,
gavel.
you are agreeing to our
Josh, please hit
terms.
my gavel.
Am I speaking?
Okay, thank you. Okay, Hush, you may continue your questioning with Cameron.
Okay, Cam. So I've heard you claim that Tim was the one that did the griefing, correct?
Yeah, he did.
Alright. Fix my audio.
Okay,
Yeah,
would you be able to have any evidence or prove yourself that Tim was the one that actually griefed instead of
well,
you?
I mean, wait, can I bring someone up that was there? Oh shit, game disconnected 2 times in a row. My game
After this,
disconnected.
I would request to question Cam after this.
Well, I would assume that was what's going to happen. Oh, he's gone again. Stop! The floor demons keep taking him. I'd like to make this very clear. Okay.
Guys, there's something
Can
called
we please put the floor
cable.
demons on trial for kidnapping?
Yeah, hold on. They're under the floorboard. Do not break the floorboards, Josiah. There's no one under the floorboards.
I wasn't going to. Why are you yelling at me?
Hopefully they don't. Hopefully all these nation members don't hear the heart under the floorboard.
Is Tim in the call?
Tim is in the call. Yes. Let me see. I think I'm 90%
So
sure
can y'all ask him if he's the one that burned everything down?
Yeah. This is worse than the time, there was a portal to hell.
True.
So,
hey, Brian.
Hey, by the way, does someone want me to teleport Tim here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just teleport Tim to like over here. Tim can.
To who? I'll teleport him to you.
Yourself. Yeah. Gavel,
Okay,
please.
I'll teleport him to
Wait a
me.
second. Hold on. Yeah. Right now. Okay. Well, Cameron, can you at least hear us? Oh.
yeah, I can hear y'all, but barely because somebody's mic is really loud.
Okay. Yeah. Whoever is doing that, please turn off your mic. Whoever's loud. We're just gonna serve a meeting.
It's Ash.
Is it? Hey Ash, can you so your mic, right? You're speaking. I want you to not do that. Anyways, Hush, continue with your questioning.
Shut the fuck up.
Cam.
Anybody want some cocaine? Oh, what?
I do.
That is illegal in the state of the CIS, so you are found guilty of drug possession.
Drug paraphernalia.
Well, no. I'm okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Josh, please hit my gavel.
I don't want to do this. I'm sorry.
Where did young Brew come from?
Oh, wait, I have that too. Hold on.
I'm gonna search you aggressively like TSA.
No, bad. Okay, Hush, continue with your questioning. Thank you.
Okay, Cam.
Yes.
So Tim was the one that griefed, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell the story of exactly what happened?
Yeah, if everybody shuts up. Alright, there. So basically, I wanted to kill them after they hired a hitman to kill me. So, I went to kill them, and Tim came with me. Okay, so Tim also wanted to kill them. He never actually told me, he said, I know he said they, banished him or something, or exiled him or something like that, but he also wanted to come with me. I'm not gonna lie, I gave him netherite armor, and I gave him tools. I never gave him anything else, so whatever he used to, burn stuff with, I never gave that to him. And he also, later, after that, he also told me he had TNT on him.
I would like to state, by the way, in evidence, we later found there was no TNT on him when we killed him.
Well, he told me.
Elijah, why do you have a Waffen SS skin on?
Why is that showing up for you?
Okay. Anyways, continue, Cameron.
My bad.
So yeah, I killed them, and honestly, I was just flying around looking for people, and I just kept chasing them for a really long time, and then Tim was telling me to come over there because he was gonna die, and I came over there, and then I didn't even know it was griefs at this point.
All right.
So
Would you-
so I'm gonna tell you right now, I admit to murdering them, literally, but I did not grief anything, because I didn't even have anything to grief.
Point of order. Point of order, Ultimate.
Go ahead.
Are there any written laws against murder in the CIS?
Pull out the law book, Hush.
Charlotte, please, since you wrote them, you know, you do. Actually, hold on,
law
wait a
book.
minute. I will look at the national laws real quick. I know that one of our laws is not to groom minors. That is one of our laws.
Hey, Timmy, stop moving around so much.
Brayden, Hush has the law book.
Oh yes, actually, no, hold on. I have it. I have it right here. Hold on a minute. We, the Confederacy of Independent States, abide under the following laws, rules, ideologies, and citizens, whatever. Any foreigners who wishes to enter the nation's borders of the Confederacy must enter through the north, east, south, or west immigration offices while being overseen by a citizen of the nation. To enter an individual state, you must be granted permission by the governor of that state. To enter the Confederacy's capital, you must be granted permission by the president or general. Failure to follow proper immigration procedures foregoes promise of a safe travel and forfeits ownership of any item dropped or if killed. Any attacks on illegal foreigners by citizens will be considered justified as acts of self-defense.
So we already know.
Sounds like he's in
you guys-
violation of the law
Okay.
by admission.
Yeah, by entering the land in the first place, that is a violation. Thanks, Tyler. And also, may I see the law book?
Yeah, probably important to read the law book, the thing we're trying to prosecute for.
Yeah, there was only one copy, and it was given to Hush.
I know, that's what I mean.
Actually,
It's
hold
just,
on a
come on,
minute.
guys.
Hold on, no, hold on. Give me the law book. I have a better idea. Hold on, just give me a second. Hold on.
Stop me down with that law book. Kaiser.
1 minute. 1 minute recess. Hold on, let me grab something real quick.
1 minute recess, everybody.
Hold on.
1 minute recess.
Don't move. Don't move. Everybody freeze. Everybody freeze.
First
No,
of all,
stay
Charlotte,
in there.
I wish I got a copy of this law book. I'm gonna
Here,
have to get a
if you
copy
guys,
of this.
if you guys would wish to, the
I
law
can't
book will be
copy
held
it right now because it's not like
Yeah,
signed.
the law
yet.
book will be
Once
held
I
right
sign it,
here. So,
we'll get
Mocha,
copies of
Mocha,
it.
Timmy, where you
Mocha,
going?
Hut. Josh, hit the gavel, please. Actually, sorry. Young Guru, hit the gavel. Okay. Righto. So, you guys could... you are just choking on water there, dude. All right. Yeah, so you guys can read it being right here. Anywho. Yeah, if you guys do want to read our laws, you guys can either read them in our Discord server, or if you don't have that, you can also go over to the Alonian News border policies, find the Confederacy border policies, and then you can scroll up and find all of our laws.
In
Will
the
be there. So
pages.
if you guys need
I'm
to
sorry
read
for
that-
shouting, but can you?
What?
Me and Drake are trying to look at them at the same time, and the pages keep on changing.
Well, yeah, because only one person looked at it. Actually, you. Yeah. Yeah.
Put the banhammer away.
Okay, continue. I need my water. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
No.
Why is there 4 young Grus? Stop multiplying into young Gru.
What's happening?
Look at how many young Grus there are.
This Gru. Why is Gru here?
Are people changing their skin or like?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Rip it out.
Hold on.
I have my face in a book.
Okay.
Okay, Ultimate.
Yep.
Also, on Law 6 of the book, attacks against individuals can be considered an attack against the entire nation. Therefore, if a citizen of the Confederacy starts an unauthorized attack on a foreigner, the war is declared. The citizen of the Confederacy is held responsible for punishment. Right? Will this apply to anyone who is attacking the Confederacy as well?
This applies to anybody attacking the Confederacy, if also entering the nation
George
illegally.
Floyd.
I'm speaking. Thank you. If anybody who enters the country does so in a legal manner, that would apply with Law 6. So, being as, say, if somebody's entering the country illegally and they attack somebody, that is under the right of self-defense, being as in the, like, I guess, First Amendment, if you can call it that. So, that's just kind of how it is under that, there is, like, right to self-defense. So, attacking somebody, if you're outside of the nation foreignly, then that would be considered an act of war. If it is for, say, like a military official, if it's just like a random person who's like by themselves and nobody else in their country, that's kind of like, or like a citizen of that country, it's more so just like a localized crime. But since this is terrorism, it'd be a federal, so it moves towards like this is the federal court, so it would move under the federal. What's up?
If we need further explanations on any of the laws, I wrote them and can help.
Yeah, Charlotte wrote all of them, so you guys can ask her.
Is there a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so, as I said, like, as he said, this applies to anyone in the nation, right? Law 6. This applies to anyone in the nation, I believe, even if they are a foreigner who has legally entered. If I'm correct.
So this, when it says attacks against an individual can be considered attacks against an entire nation, that has to do with citizens of our nation going out and causing chaos, and it's saying like, hey, you're a representative of our nation. If you attack someone else, you're like an unauthorized attack, and like you're going to face punishment because you could get us into a war if you start attacking people without us having a declared war. Does that make sense?
So it's in the sense of if someone were to enter the country and then start levying war.
So if someone from the CIS goes into someone else's nation and attacks them, they're in trouble with the CIS for attacking random people.
Yes.
Because they could get us dragged into a war when we don't want to be in a war.
So if somebody does do that, then it's under that country's laws they fall under, because now since they're in those countries' borders, they go under that country's laws, however they are.
It's basically saying play stupid games, win stupid prizes. We're not going to pull you out of an issue, and if you get yourself in trouble, you can go die if you're not abiding by our laws. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. But what I'm asking is, if someone were to illegally enter the country and then levy war, would a similar law apply?
Towards them, yes. Like they would be the ones who would be considered under our laws. Since if you are in our borders, our laws apply to you. So anytime you are in the Confederacy's borders, you are under our laws. Which it goes to like a local, then to a federal. So if you are something like a local crime, just like a stealing or whatever, that state will deal with you how that state deals with you. But if it's, say, terrorism or, like, illegal immigration, that would be moving up to a more federal court. But, for example, like, if it was, like, stealing and it was legal immigration, then that would be a combination into a federal thing. So that means, like, more charges, which would be a felony.
Right. Request permission to question Cam.
Well, I have permission. It's been 10 minutes. I haven't been able to say anything. Every time I try to say something, you speak over me. I swear to God. Please just let me ask.
I've been making a statement. All right. Also, you've just spoken over me, right? But I request permission to speak to Cam.
Go ahead.
All right, Cam. Number one, I believe you are under oath to tell nothing but the truth and only the truth.
Yes, I will tell everything.
Did you receive permission to enter the borders of the CIS?
No.
Did you attack a civilian of the CIS in an attempt to assist a terrorist who had damaged property?
I didn't mean
that's
that.
just a blatant assault.
I didn't mean to do that.
Add an additional charge.
Misclick, guys.
That's an assault charge, and literally the whole court's a witness.
No.
Alright.
Well, yeah, okay,
anyways, moving on.
Accidental manslaughter.
So, did you actively assist the person who was carrying out a terrorist attack on CIS?
Objection. Leading the witness.
I can't hear you.
I'm attempting to question the witness.
I will go along with that objection. Yeah, that's going to be overruled, man. I'm going to go sit back down. Alright, Hush, you may have your question with Cameron.
Finally, I get asked this question. Alright, Charlotte.
Yes.
So, based on what the rulebook says, what Ultimate said is if a player is inside of y'all's borders, the laws would provide, or would consider to be the same against him. Right?
Yeah.
But it says attacks against an individual can be considered attacks against entire nations. Therefore, if a citizen of the Confederacy starts attacking an unauthorized attack on a foreigner, and war is declared, the citizen of the Confederacy responsible can face punishment. That doesn't say anything about. He didn't do that. He didn't attack another nation. He attacked y'all from the inside. He just came
This
inside and attacked y'all. And it doesn't. I don't believe that it says a rule
I'm
that
gonna
murder would.
overrule you on this one. You are
Num-
literally grasping at paper straws right now.
Number
There's
6
just no
applies to
argument right now.
citizens. It says if a citizen attacks a non-citizen and we go to war with that other country, that individual citizen is responsible for the punishment from that country, and that our country takes a step back and says, "Hey, you did something dumb. We're not going to pull you out of this." Like if
Thank you,
you
Charlotte.
weren't, yeah.
Yes. I would like to also say Ultimate has that. Therefore, Ultimate gave me a false information on saying it applies to anyone in the nation, citizen or not, illegally entered. Right? He illegally crossed the borders without permission, and then he proceeded to assist a terrorist who was currently in the nation levying war, and then he proceeded to attack and murder a civilian of the CIS. This is blatant. A minimum of assistance of a terrorist, and harboring a war criminal. This sentence via the Geneva Convention, I believe, would carry out. It would be a life imprisonment or an execution if we are following Geneva Convention codes.
Okay.
Or since this does not exist in the Ionian sphere, an imprisonment would suffice for it, as it is still levying war on an independent nation, and harboring a war criminal and assisting in the murders of civilians. Forgot all my fit.
All right. Well, Cameron, you may go sit back down now.
I want to be caught up to the stand.
Righto. Okay. So, Hush, you may now continue with any statement you have, or bring up somebody else for the.
I just have a real quick question. Was Tim ever found guilty?
Tim was found guilty on separate charges before this for arson beforehand, but not for the one in terms of this. Tim was not found in anything for the attacks on the Capitol. Tim was found for arson beforehand, which he did burn the Capitol then, but that was a separate incident of burning the Capitol than this one, which was in like a day.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry, I accidentally cut you off. Is there anything else you were saying?
No, it's good.
Okay. Is Tim here?
Tim is behind you.
Oh, okay. Tim, I would like to ask you a question real quick.
Tim, come
You're gonna call him to the stand.
Tim, come to the stand, please. Tim, you may go sit down.
Where the hell would I go again?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
All right. Hush, you may proceed with questionings.
Okay. So, as you know, you will be under oath, so you must speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Alright? We're gonna go in and ask a really big question. You have to answer truthfully. And you know that, correct? Who was the one that actually griefed?
The judge.
Was it you or
Judge?
Cameron?
Judge, may I call someone up to the stand, please? May I?
No.
If I...
What is griefing? You know,
No,
what is it?
My days.
The witness is asking for a definition to griefing.
Yes. Griefing. Actually, let me currently Google it real quick. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Google. I don't want your own definition because that can mean anything.
I don't think it would
Okay,
appear up here.
Hold on. This is actually from the BBC, okay? It's when someone damages a person's building, sets harmful traps, or steals all or some of items from players on purpose, just to be mean. This can be frustrating for players whose hard work can be destroyed very quickly. Examples of griefing include destroying buildings or other creations via TNT or fire, setting traps, stealing items, spawning mobs, using TNT cannons, and that's all the examples he gave me. So that's the definition of it.
Brayden, can you send me a screenshot of this so I can write it down?
Okay. What?
Shut up. Anyways,
You know what? I will say, I did burn down the the Capitol, right? I did burn also I think it was the apartment building, right? Was it the apartment? I'm pretty sure it was the apartment building.
Twice,
One of
yes.
them. Yeah.
So,
But I will
did
say
Cam do
though.
any type of griefing?
But I will say though. I did not at all touch the cathedral. Not one bit. But I did see.
There was
you
3
know,
blocks broken in the back left of the building.
But I will say though, Junior over there did break it. You know, that's something I don't touch.
So I need to ask you actually here. Are you saying that Cameron did destroy blocks in the Capitol?
He set a couple fires. I gave him the flint and steel a bit.
You gave him the flint and steel and he set fires. Is this what you're saying?
Yeah, but I did do the majority though.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I have a quick question. Would you happen to have any physical evidence that we could see proving that Cam did do the griefing that you say that he did?
I died like a number of times. I mean, like it's gone. You know what I mean?
You
Like
were
it's gone.
Thanos
Man.
snapped out of existence by fragrance with a nuclear warhead, aka a mace.
Oh no! Get those things, by the way, I've been trying to get me one.
We're standing in the evidence. The city is the evidence.
Yeah, the city is the evidence. So.
But that doesn't prove that Cam did it. It just shows that.
It's the guy who worked with him. Of course, he would some leverage.
This is a direct. This is the person.
Josh, please play the gavel sound. Pip pip. Thank you. Okay. Anywho, I love that. Okay. Well, so he did admit that. So Hush, your question was answered. I'm gonna let Mocha cross-examine him.
I love you, Josiah.
You admit that you did damage to Capital number 1, all right, and you admit that you threw the evidence of which to Cam, right? I would like to question Cam.
Okay.
Oh,
Cam,
okay.
do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do. I swear.
Okay. When you were handed the flint and steel, did you utilize it on any builds?
Actually,
on any.
I'm gonna be completely honest. He never handed it to me.
So that means he should be held in contempt for lying to judge.
Can I ask Fragrance? Fragrance, did he have the flint and steel whenever Did he have the flint steel whenever you killed him?
I'm unsure, so no comment.
Brayden,
Go ahead, Charlie.
didn't we find flint and steel
That was the previous one. That was for a separate court trial.
Oh, the separate one. Okay, my bad.
Yep. Okay.
Continue.
Continue. So one of you two is lying under oath. Tim is saying that he did hand him flint and steel. Cameron is saying he did never receive flint and steel at all. If anything, the person who would know this would probably be High Online, as High Online killed you 3 times. So High Online would know if you had flint and steel on you.
Ask High Online if I had a flint and steel. That would actually be good.
I think he is currently asleep right now, so that's not possible.
We can, take a recess until High Online's available.
We're not doing that. That's gonna be like an hour.
All right, can I go now or what?
Yeah, you can return back to your seat, Tim.
No, there's 2 fucking spiders up there. You don't do that?
I would like
do anything about it or what? What?
No, they're fine.
Look it up on the ceiling, man.
I would like to bring up the fact that number 1, I believe. Right, so someone is lying under oath. Right, we just need to figure out who. That is another thing. But also, so we may have Cam not directly for terrorism, possibly, but we do have him for several murders. We have him for illegally entering the country. Okay, did you give explicit permission for him to enter the country?
Negative.
Alright, now, Cam, you did enter the country and directly attacked a citizen of said country.
Yes.
Okay.
And
why did you attack? Because what we know, Voltak at the time was a terrorist, I believe. Or he was able to
start from the very beginning. So I
wish to start from the attack itself.
Well, there's a reason behind it, though. I'm gonna tell you the reason.
I'm interested to hear the reason behind
the reason?
I'm interested to hear the reason behind the attack. You can continue, Cameron.
Okay, thank you. So all the way back whenever y'all, you had people jump me, right?
What?
Back whenever Davis here and Keegum jumped me.
Yes.
Yes. So and then after that, they killed me. So I killed 2 of your members. All right, and then you hired Hush to kill me, which is actually my
I would
lawyer.
also like to state this was within 4 months of each other. You are bringing up 4-month-old evidence. Just continue.
Well, yes, because I didn't have any gear, so I couldn't do anything until like basically now. And
No,
I did
you
kill
did
your
have
members,
gear.
but I had no intention of griefing or doing anything to that since I still like hold like treasure to the city. I had no intentions of griefing. Literally, I didn't even have the flint still at all. And then Major Tim, he literally burnt everything. And I actually seen him burn this building, but he's gonna lie about it. But then I also left the capital whenever he was still here all by himself, right? Because I admit I was looking for players because I was attacking. So I admit that it was an attack. I admit that
During this time, I believe most of us were currently working on suburbs in Greendale, so that's why most of us were not here.
Yeah, so I do admit that I was killing the members, but I do not admit to any griefing at all. Actually, I admit to one thing. I broke the road where Fragrance was, whenever he logged out, whenever I was fighting him.
Okay.
But then I also started replacing the blocks that was there after I did it.
Unlike a certain person who lets a creeper go off in the middle of the road. Continue.
Yeah, but since where the pieces disappeared, I don't know where they went.
Josh, hit the gavel.
All right, the reason I was fighting creepers is because I was getting rockets to fly away, and I had enough paper, so I only needed gunpowder. Which
No, the
those
creeper thing wasn't aimed at you. The creeper thing was aimed at Charlotte.
Yeah.
It was a hole in the thing over
Because
there.
I thought you was asking why I was killing creepers whenever y'all was
No.
there.
But yeah. Yeah.
That's basically all I have to say.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I have a question for you. Why did you have invisibility potions? That was just my question. I'm just kind of curious.
Originally so that y'all wouldn't see us, so y'all wouldn't run away so I could kill you.
Well, would you say wearing armor would be a really easy way to see a person when they're invisible?
No name tag, so we wouldn't need to crouch. Basically, why I did it.
Okay. All right.
And plus, I
Anywho.
got those ability potions for free, so that's the only way I really use them.
Where's Fragrance at? Hold on. Which one is Fragrance?
He's in the jury.
Here he is. I wonder who might have sold him anything. I have no idea who would have sold that man over there anything 2 times. Anywho, okay. Well, Mocha and Hush, we're gonna have you guys have your closing statements, and then the jury will decide this.
Your Honor, before the closing statements, may I question Cam one more time?
Go ahead.
Do you admit you
I just wanted to call someone to the stand.
Please.
I just wanted to call someone to the stand.
Hush, who do you want to call?
Well,
I mean, it is Mocha's, but
what?
Yeah.
Hush, did you say
May I ask my questions real quick
To who?
before we go?
You already had your
closing.
questions. It is Mocha's questioning right now. Continue, Mocha.
Do you
Brain check.
admit that you let Bullsack, who was a known terrorist, he did attack, he did kill people in this, or he did at least attempt to, and he did damage buildings. Do you admit that you did harbor him in your nation?
No, he was never in my nation at all.
Or did you at least shield him or come to assist him?
I didn't actually protect him at all. We came together, but we was not fighting together as a team.
Okay, but you guys were acting in a form of partnership in the sense of you both had the same goal and you both carried out an attack.
Yes, but he had a different idea, I guess, of burning everything.
Okay, well, so therefore you are admitted to at least assisting a terrorist in an attack, thus making you a terrorist by default because you are actively assisting them in their attack and levying war. That's my closing argument.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hush. What were you going to be saying?
I would like to call Flim up to the stand.
Oh, come on.
What?
Flim. You sounded very upset about that. Okay, Flim, come up to the stand, please. Hey, hold on.
I don't think he can censor
Sagoon,
this.
don't be hitting them, please. No hitting. Hush. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay.
All right, Flim. You mentioned that you know what happened to the flint and steel, correct?
Yes, actually, I do.
Would you care to explain to everyone?
Well, all right, here. So, after Cameron got absolutely smited by High Online, I asked, what he had in his inventory. All right, I asked that question, and not once, not a single time did he mention a flint and steel. Not a single time. So I'm pretty sure that can prove that Tim was kind of lying about giving Cameron the flint and steel, because there was no mention of a flint and steel in Cameron's inventory.
Everyone, like, slowly turn to Tim, please. He's in the back right of the room. Does everybody slowly turn to him? Thank you.
Wait, where is he? I'm on his phone.
All right, anyway. Don't kill him, Josiah. Get back here. Police, go get that man to stop killing him.
Police brutality? Police brutality?
The hell is going on?
Okay, get him back in here.
You really are like America.
I know, dude. Really. No, you gotta have hold on. You guys remember the one, like the last year, like court incident where the dude like jumped at the judge?
No, he was giving her a hug. What do you mean?
Hold on, wait. Let me find the gif real quick. But continue.
He was giving her a hug.
Continue with what you were saying.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it went something like this, where he attempted to respond.
Okay, continue with what you were saying, Flim.
Also, because I feel like there's a very fair counter argument in the several chests in Cameron's house. After his failed little coup, I guess. Because I did check, which was after the griefing. I will say that he could have not hid, because he could not hid one thing in a chest, because I searched every single chest in North Portis, and I swear, right here on the Bible at this moment, there was no flint and steel in a single chest in North Portis, except in my inventory, which I used to burn down Cameron's house.
Hey, actually, I do have one question for you, Flim.
Yes.
Can you tell me what the Q button does? The button that is a Q. Can you tell me what that does?
I'm on fucking mobile.
Oh, so you know, okay, so on PC that throws items. Do you kind of like think that in the time, the 2 hours of him being at the Capitol in
Do you
there?
think Cameron is competent?
Do I think Cameron is competent enough to press the Q button on his keyboard? I will let anybody here think. Do I think a person can hit? Can you guys hit the Q button on your keyboard real quick? Everybody.
Let the jury decide. This is a court.
Yeah.
But Cameron's acoustic, so we can't.
Okay. All right.
We can't.
Oh, I feel that. Okay. Anyways.
That's a really good one, Leon.
Ultra, may I say the fact? May I say the
Also,
fact?
please do not call me Ultra. That is like one of my major pet peeves. Call me Ult or Braden. I prefer Braden. Just say Braden.
Braden, may I say the fact about Flynn and Steel? In fact,
okay.
It takes exactly 46 users for Flynn to get destroyed. So, here's one thing. What if Cameron used that thing exactly 46 times, then it broke?
I'm gonna be honest, from this point here, I'm gonna just kind of like call off the questioning, because it is basically a he said, she said type thing. There isn't any evidence to back any of it up, other than I didn't see this, or I could have seen this.
Alright. Let's let the jury make an argument and let them figure it out.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, what's it called? So, Mocha, you may make your closing statement.
I question Cam, but yeah, pretty much He may not have been directly involved with griefing, possibly, but he is guaranteed seen as teaming up with this terrorist to attempt to attack the CIS, and thus will not make him a terrorist by default for pairing up with them to, well, plan the attack.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yes.
All right. Hush, you make your closing statement.
Bro, I disconnected.
Yeah, that was just really confusing. But anyways, I was talking about the shield, not you. I wasn't.
You
Okay,
can
never
you
mind.
can like address the
Okay,
jury
so
because they will
anyways,
be discussing this. Yeah, you can address the jury
yeah,
over there.
I would like to say, so
Bro, my Wi-Fi went out.
y'all know that there's evidence against Cam that he attempted to kill, trespassed on foreign soil. Y'all know
Well,
that.
I'm gonna
Not
be
attempted to
honest.
kill. He did kill.
Yeah, there's proof that I killed multiple people.
Cameron is literally the
There's
guy who's doing
evidence
it. He
for that.
admitted like multiple times on recording that he killed people. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
which
Yeah.
is why I mentioned this.
He's
But also, there's proof saying that he did not do the griefing. I believe that he did not do the griefing. We know that he did not do the griefing. So honestly, what I think we should probably do is ask High Online, the one that killed him, that's seen his whole inventory, if he happens to have a screenshot of his inventory or everything that he had, or asked him
you could have
if there was
you could have done that very much sooner, as in before the court case, have asked High Line about that because now they're reaching the end. I don't want to make it extend even further, so I'm gonna not allow you to do that because you could have brought it up beforehand.
I think he's brought that up already before.
What do you mean?
may have like middle up.
I have said, this is probably the second time he's saying it, that High Online probably isn't available, so I don't want to wait even longer for him. So we can.
Has anyone tried adding him or anything?
Actually, have you tried actually adding him to see if he would respond to you?
Actually, I haven't added already. I'll talk to him. Hold on.
There's a lot of people in this VC. I'm surprised.
I know.
Come here. Hush, come here.
Okay, well, Hush, is that the end of your closing statement?
Yes.
Oh wait, you want me to put it in?
All right. So now this is gonna be here towards the end. I'm gonna be calling a about 15-minute recess. Jury will be going to a separate VC to discuss what will be happening and how they think if it's no bad. They'll be going to see the jury's gonna talk amongst themselves in a separate VC to see what they think if it was Cameron that did grief the area of the nation. Hey, can you like be quiet? Thank you. If like the person if Cameron was the one. Server mute this guy. Anyways, so the jury will be going off to discuss that. Everybody else, you may go around and buy things. We have horses for sale right now, by the way. Anyways, jury, go to another VC.
Why do we need 15 minutes?
Is crazy.
Yeah. All right, so we're having a 15-minute recess.
Why do we need 15 minutes?
I'm letting the jury have a 15-minute recess.
That's a long time.
If you guys want to buy stuff, go over to the horses or the bar. Elijah, man your bar real quick.
Oh god,
There's a bar.
It's not open.
Oh, is it? Okay, no, man the other bar. We have two bars.
You'll join the Lancia
Actually,
VC.
there's another bar over here. I'm just gonna run this one.
Anyone that is going to be in the PvP tournament or whatever that I'm hosting, I'm going to go ahead and go back to that. So if y'all want to join,
Yo, can I go?
I'll be.
Meaner, no, wait. Can you please wait until after so I can join?
What's the bar?
Bro, you're already
bar?
dead. So I mean, unless you get in with them.
Can I go?
There's a.
Who asked if they wanted to go?
Calvier.
Hold on. They want me to
Calvier, I don't know exactly.
Maybe, just maybe.
Could you DM me all of the
I was dying with the young Gru. The young Gru, I could not actually like breathe.
Could you DM me every time he's being accused of?
Let me DM you all of them.
Thank you. Right. Jesus Christ, this place is fucking packed. Who's going to be doing the speaking, by the way?
I can do it if you guys want.
I don't mind it, but if someone else wants to do it, then I don't want to like.
I can do it if you guys want me to.
Yeah,
Your
I
choice,
don't
man.
care. You got that.
I don't care. Yeah.
I'll do it then. I'll do it. Ultimate's just messaging me all the crimes he's being accused of, and we got 15 minutes to go.
Wait, can you message it to me too, Brandon?
Once he's sent them to me, I'll send them to you.
Okay,
I'll put it in this VC actually.
Okay, thank you. Actually, yeah, Brandon, just put it into this VC.
He's already typing them to me. He's here, but he's already typing them to me. So I'll just copy him over.
I'll copy paste it. Hold on a minute.
Okay, that works. Oh god, we're sentencing a man. Oh god.
That's
Okay,
alright.
okay, so I'm going to be listing out all of the current charges he has on him right now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna charge stack. Terrorism ×1, first degree murder ×4, griefing ×3, aggravated assault ×6, evading law enforcement ×1. I'm gonna be putting if they're felonies or whatever. Hold on.
Okay, right. Okay.
You know,
I guess
I'm
we
not
can start
one to
off with the easy
judge.
ones.
But he is guilty.
Do you want to? Should we start off with the easy ones?
Hold on a minute.
First degree murder.
I have to. Hold on.
Yeah, let's start with the easy ones.
Yeah, let him pop off.
I don't know how to spell misdemeanor, so it is. I'm just gonna put M. Misdemeanor.
Oh god, we're sentencing a man. Jesus.
Yeah, honestly, I just asked to be jury because I just wanted to get a different seat. I forgot we actually had to like.
Yeah. Okay.
We got a sentence.
So
we actually have to do something, bro. Like
so
I was like, man.
There's two federal, which is the terrorism and the griefing, and there's 3 felonies. Well, technically for every type of the charge. So for each first degree murder is another felony. So he would have. Let me see. So you have
11 felonies.
11 felonies, and then 4 federal charges. So you guys can discuss. I won't be here for it.
You tell me your username, I'll give you the saddle.
Okay.
Brayden, you got
It's in my inventory.
What's that?
What's your username?
Oh.
Oh wait, what happened?
You got
I'm right in front of you.
Oh, sale? Oh wait, who wants to buy something? Did you buy something? Did you buy a horse?
Can I have this? I don't give a shit.
Who wants to buy a horse?
I want to buy a horse.
I have more horses for sale, by the way. I'm gonna grab them out.
I want this white one, bro. I don't want no black.
Okay, well, but which one do you want? We have 3 white ones. We have
I want this one,
Dante,
bro. Let me pay you.
Joshua.
I want this white one, bro. I want this white one.
Which one?
I think he's looking at Jackson.
Jackson. All right. You want to test them out?
Jackson, bro.
You want to test them out?
Yeah, come here. Come here.
Yeah.
Nah, just take. Hold on, wait. Wait, it's not registered. Hold on. Anyway, it's just a payment. It's a payment.
All right, that works. Yep. Okay.
I bet.
All right. Thank you for making this. Thank you for making the trade.
Excuse me, Alt, hello.
Yeah. Hi. Go ahead.
Hello, I was looking at this new horse named Carolina over here.
Yes. Carolina. You're looking at Carolina. What about Carolina?
Oh, I was thinking about making a purchase. Do you have any extra saddles on you?
I do. The saddle will be a plus 10 iron fee.
I only got diamonds on me.
Oh, diamonds? I'll round up to another diamond then. That'll work.
If you guys want to go to Ender Chest, the CIS off.
Yeah.
Here, I'll pay you a little extra.
Okay. Here's the saddle. Thank you for making the trade. Carolina's yours.
Thank you very much.
Damn, a brown one.
Also, by the way, I had an idea eventually of doing horse races. So if you guys ever want to do, we have another sport which I won't release yet publicly. We have 2 sports, but one of them is horse racing, and we have an idea for a world Grand Prix of a certain other sport.
Yeah,
not horses.
Yeah, this horse is perfect. If you can't parkour with your horse, it ain't good enough.
And I can buy you an entire stable.
Oh, they finally fucking
I feel so
finished the
Sigma. I feel Sigma.
They finally fucking finished the subway. Let's go.
What's up? Yo, guys, listen to me. And the chest around. I need.
yes, office building.
Oh, is that camera?
I'm gonna take this
No,
for a spin.
don't kill Cameron. Don't kill Cameron.
Okay.
Shit.
Can I smack him?
You can smack him, but not kill him.
Easiest way to get home.
Can I
Yikes.
Yeah, we are the most southern nation, so you know.
Oh, I got a solid like 6,000 blocks to go because I'm in Regensburg.
Listen. After 3,000 blocks, it feels like you're already there.
Bro, how is the jury not done, bro?
I'm gonna go check on him. I am kind of intruding, but
we have
Josh,
it all, Brandon. We have it all done. We have it all sorted out. But Fragrance needs to use the bathroom, and so we're basically not ready until he's done, just because we want to make sure we're all here. But yeah.
We're mostly ready.
Yeah, exactly. No, jury is not ready. Not ready. He is taking a piss.
No. Listen, I need everybody to get there. I need everybody to get there. No, Josh, don't say that. I need everybody to get there. I need everybody to get there, Josh. It takes a second.
But he's taking a piss.
Why is? Oh, you're in the subway system. That's where you are.
I mean, you can assume he is like fainted or something.
Oh, by the way, please park your cars outside of the courtroom. Thank you. I don't like when cars are driven inside the courtroom. It gets all over it gets tire tracks all over the nice floor.
Ultimate, we've come to a verdict, by the way.
Okay, I have heard you guys come back to Tristantinople and you guys will be able to announce it.
Jury done?
All right, everybody, the jury is ready with it, so they'll be all joining here in a second. Everybody can return to their seats. We will be continuing with this. By the way, thank you everybody for making purchases at the horse stables. It will still be open after if you guys want to make purchases. Anyway,
Hello, everybody! Sorry,
Josh, please cue the Family Guy cutaway gag.
Okay. Wow, Peter.
Wow, Peter. What?
Wow, Stewie, a real court case.
Wow.
What? Just you're Stewie. Wow, Stewie, a real court case. Man, this is amazing.
This could be my first time.
Everybody, hold on. Stop talking.
No talking.
Thank you. Okay, Fragrance. You, who's announcing it?
Fragrance.
Okay, Fragrance, make the announcement.
Okay. After our recess, the jury has come to a verdict to decide the crimes of Cameron. We, as a jury, for the crime of terrorism, we find the defendant guilty.
Yeah.
For all four crimes, for federal crimes of first-degree murder, we find the defendant guilty. For two out of the three crimes of griefing,
what is the punishment?
That is not my place to decide.
That's definitely rigged.
2 out of 3 crimes of griefing, we find the defendant. Please be silent. For 2 out of the 3 crimes of griefing, we find the defendant guilty.
Sorry to interrupt,
For 1
guys.
crime of griefing, including arson, we find the defendant
Please wait like
not
3
guilty.
seconds. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
It's right. I didn't arson, bro.
Right, continue.
Want to know the verdict?
For 1 crime of griefing involving arson, we find the defendant not guilty. For all 6 crimes of aggravated assault, we find the defendant guilty. And for 1 crime of evading a law officer, we find the defendant guilty. All crimes have been addressed.
Okay.
Hey, can I sue somebody? Somebody, when I was out there getting drinks with Hush, somebody hit me with a mace, and I almost died.
Yeah, that is true. I'm not firsthand with that.
Interesting. Well, the jury has reached a decision, and so for all of these crimes, actually, hold on. Just hey, Cameron, come with me to the basement real quick. I need to show you something. Come here. Nobody else follow me. Cameron, go down to VC real quick. Go down to VC real quick.
All right.
Go to Brandenburg. Okay. So you're just gonna come out yelling, and then you're gonna say, "I'm never gonna do it again." All right. We're gonna act like something horrible happened. All right.
All right.
So you're just gonna go out there and you're just gonna be yelling and running out of the courtroom. All right. All right. Go. Go to the other VC and go. Let's go to the other VC.
Or is he?
Just keep looking at the flower.
Can I beat him with a wooden shovel?
No, I'm
He's playing! He's playing! You shut up!
What the fuck, bro? I'm not.
So,
Dude.
Ultimate, how did I do in the trial?
He's running!
Shit. Come on, hit me.
That's all I wanted to know. I wanted to know if I at least did a good job. Right, I'm going to bed.
Yo, get up, man.
He's running!
Kill him!
Get him!
Does anybody have any of my books still, or do I have all my books back?
I don't think that's a concern.
I don't think we're worried about that one now.
What's his name? He's.
Where'd he go?
Okay, now he has a new one for freaking.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I love the maze. I love the maze. I love the
All right,
maze.
guys. Thanks everybody. Hold on. I'd like to say thank you guys for all coming out to the court case. It was really fun. I think this was fun. I want to do. I have more ideas for events on the server in the future. We have like some.
I am not attending Cam suing. That's the most boring trial ever. I'm not going to a case. I'm suing.
Ultimate.
What's up?
Yo, Ultimate. Come here.
What?
You can keep the Netherite X for free, bro. You can have Bob back. Bob back. Yo, the hostel.
By the way, I
can
will
have
want
it
to
back.
say we have some ideas for some games soon. One of the games I won't release yet until we finalize it, but one of the games we're gonna be adding is horse racing,
Ultra.
which will involve gambling. So if you guys like gambling, we're gonna have.
Gambling! Let's go!
All right. Anyways, you guys are free. You guys are free to leave now. Thank you guys.
Nice. Does anyone want to free
Just you want to go to the other